start this. Let me tell you this too, man. Y'all go call me. Tyvis called me this morning, talk about this, talk about Kyler Murray, man. Now let me tell you this. Don't nobody want no Kyler Murray.
No. That's not what I said. That wasn't the question. Nobody said that you want him. We said right now, who's the better quarterback, Kyler Murray or Shedeur Sanders? That was the only question. I ain't say want him or none of that. I said we asked who was the better quarterback today.
And listen, I told them, you know how I told them. I said, listen, what are you talking about? I don't like no Kyler Murray. Give me Shedeur Sanders. Let me tell you this, man. It's just like we gonna do Jordyn Tyson tonight, right? Give you a point. Cavs is coming on tonight. We will be covering that. Make sure y'all check that out. Let me tell you this. We talked about this with the Cavs. Take Jordyn Tyson, right? If you would have asked last year, who is better, Jordyn Tyson or Max Strus?
Last year.
Right, last year.
Max Strus.
There you go. If you would have asked last year.
Okay, so at the beginning of the season, if you was to ask who was the better NBA player, Max Strus or Jordyn Tyson, before the season, what would you have said?
Before the season, cats would have said Max Strus. But watch how this works. But you didn't find out until Jordyn Tyson got the opportunity to do what? So when he got that opportunity, you was like, oh, hold on now. Forget whatever they got with this dude.
This is how it came up because Lima asked Ken about this. And Ken said he takes Shedeur over Kyler. And I think the problem that everybody is getting, the problem with it all is, if you ask me who would I rather have on my team for next year, I would tell you Shedeur Sanders. Mm-hmm. But if you're asking me today who's the better quarterback, I'm going to tell you Kyler Murray, just from experience level only. That's it. That's all I'm at. That's all I'm saying.
I can understand that because you're looking at it like this. If somebody said, all right, who better? Let's just go with this. Who is better? Let's go with, say, a player. Let's go with a basketball player. What's the dude for the Mavericks?
Cooper Flag.
If you say, hey, who you want? You want Cooper Flag or you want Evan Mobley? If you said, well, who's a better basketball player today? You would say. See, this is a great example. It's arguable, right? It's arguable because
really, realistically, it's Evan Mobley, but it's arguable,
right? So that's the thing. So to me, it's like this: if it's close in my mind, if it's close, you can say Evan Mobley right now because he's won Defensive Player of the Year. He's been second team All NBA.
Oh, according to you, arguably the second best Cavs
season of all time. That's not debatable, right? But I can look at Cooper Flag and be like, ooh, he was cooking that game. Ooh, you see how he gave him them buckets that game? He has no all-star appearances, no all NBA, nothing. So just on the lineage, just on the resume, you almost have to take Mobley. But in certain people's minds, you would be like, nah, give me big dog. Give me Cooper Flag, bro, because I like what he's doing. I like that. Give me the long game.
That's the same thing with Shedeur and Kyler.
See, this is why I should have been on the show today. I would have brought. Today was off.
You made a cameo. What you talking about?
I made a cameo, right? So that's why. This is why you got to bring it. So then, because McNuggets would have like, you right, you kind of right though, because you like Cooper Flag.
Well, the way Bull phrased it was, I think the question specifically was, who would win you the most games right now? I think that was the way he phrased it.
Right. So, I mean, I guess you can approach it that way. I guess that's where you want to approach it, but that's speculation. I don't know how he figured he gonna win out. Hold on. Watch this? Who had a worse record, the Cardinals or the Browns?
The Cardinals did, but Kyler didn't play.
Why he didn't play?
Because he got hurt.
There's another reason I don't want no Kyler Murray.
Try to pigeonhole me in there. I want Kyler Murray. Hey, don't try to do that.
Like, no. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Don't you try to put.
The fact of the matter is this: the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns next year is Shedeur Sanders.
No, that was just.
I don't get to hear nothing else.
That would just be my scheme. If I was there today, that would have been what my scheme was. If you want to know what I would have said and how I would have moved, that was just. We was just going through what the move would have been. Right,
and then they would have brought it back to the fact of the matter is, if you needed to win the most games this upcoming season, who would you rather have? Kyler or Shedeur? Who you think would do it? That would be the question.
That's the question. But you got to tune in tomorrow to see what I'm going to say, because they'll probably run it back. They will run it back, Tyvis. They're going to find them. You know they're going to bring y'all. Make sure y'all pull up. You're going to bring that back.
I don't know who all on the panel with you, but Nuggets is probably going to be there. So he's bringing
that back. He's going to get the greatest hits. Now, what we is going to do is we're going to get back to the game plan. Let's talk about it. We got another Trump card on the board, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Cardell Tate, and we had to cut his highlights off halfway through, not because he wasn't cooking, was because it was a landslide. Sorry, Jeremy Bernard. Sorry.
I'm tripping on the fact that the next round for Cardell Tate, we can really skip it.
Yeah, like low key, we might hit him with the warp zone 4 like in Mario Brother. We might get a whistle and get past all this stuff. Chris Bell, I'm sorry. We're gonna send you condolences right now. We're gonna send you your lifetime supply of ramen noodles, 3 do-rags, and a can of Murray's. We're gonna get you together, Chris Bell. Let's go with this one. Let's get to this. We're gonna get this ready to go. Jordyn Tyson. Let's first of all talk about what Jordyn Tyson is. Have you seen Prime? Prime has been talking about Jordyn Tyson a little bit.
Dion been talking about Tyson?
He said, because he was at Colorado. And Jordyn Tyson, they didn't already started.
Jordyn Tyson was at Colorado?
And then he transferred.
Didn't know that.
Allegedly, Jordyn Tyson came up to Prime when they played and said, I apologize. I was young. I didn't handle it the right way. And, I'm in a good place now, but I appreciate you. Can any of my CU aunties, can any of you in my CU aunties? He was at Colorado. He was at Colorado.
Wow. Hey, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, man.
So did he give a reason why he got up out of there?
I don't. Hey, listen, I don't know if he felt like he wasn't going to get the ball. I mean, at the time, he was behind Travis Hunter and Will. What is it, Will Shepard?
No, it's Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn. And so they was when that year. You got to think about it. That year they had them two. They was cooking. So let me see what they say. Yup. Dion said he apologized. Yup. So listen, this is one of them dudes. So let's get to his scouting report. Because the plot thickens with that. Let's go to the scout report. Now we're gonna do both of their scout reports, because I mean Elijah Sarratt, we know we remixed your tape a little bit, but I'm gonna let you know it's probably not enough. But we did get your email. We got your email. We got your email.
I still like Elijah Sarratt. Later,
I like him.
Day two pick. Pick.
Yeah, okay. Jordyn Tyson is twitchy, dynamic playmaker with route running chops to create space against man in zone coverage. Tyson emerges potential top 10 pick. He has an NFL-ready game and skill set. That's crazy. This season, he has emerged as a high-volume target that translates well to the next level. A lingering injury history will cause difficult conversations during this draft season regarding how high he should be valued. Now, mind you, he's already torn the ACL.
Don't
he's
worry.
listed as
next week when he go to that combine, it's gonna be a long I think it's day 1 or 2 is gonna be medical. I think it's day 2. It's gonna be a long day 2 for him because he's gonna be in that medical room.
Talk about that a little bit.
Man, listen. So day one is your introduction. You get there, you know what I'm saying? You get your meetings, you get split up in your groups because it's always 2 groups. There's always one group A of receivers, group B of receivers, right? So they split you up so that you can do the drills accordingly. So group A will be doing the 40 while group B is doing like verticals and broad jumps and stuff like that. Then you flip. So for him, they're going to split him up in group 1. Day 1, you're going to get what they call the non-official interviews with teams. That's when you go to this room and they just pull you and just teams keep talking to you because some people don't have a formal meeting with you. Their formal meeting is on like day 2 later after medicals, where some people dress up in suits. You go in the room, you meet with the coach, the general manager, sometimes the owners there. offense or defensive coordinator, and they breaking down your film. They asking you what you seeing on this play. Sometimes they get you on the board and draw up on the board. Sometimes they teach you the playbook of what they're going to be running and ask you to spit it back to them and see if you pick it up real fast and stuff like that. So that's what day 2 consists of. But his day 2 will definitely have that medical in the morning. He's going to get up. It's going to be a 4 to 5 a.m. drug test in the morning, so you ain't going to get no sleep. Go from that, you go eat breakfast, then boom, you're going to go straight to the medical room where you're going to have all 32 teams. They're going to ask you for, because it's not like it's one doctor. Okay, there's one doctor going to look at you and we going to send it to all 32 teams. No, that is not how it works. Every team got their own doctor there, and every team is going to request that you either get a CT scan, X-ray, MRI, whatever they want to be. And then you're going to go to the hospital. You got to get all that done. And then they send it. Yeah. So you're going to go up on so for me, I was on 10 different tables, and they pushing you, pulling you, moving your arm, seeing what's wrong, going over your whole list of injuries, asking you how that's going. You got to do it to every team that requests to see you. So he going to have to go through it. Probably all 32 teams, or realistically 15 teams is going to probably do it, because he probably going to go somewhere in the top 15. So 15 teams probably going to look at him, push and pull on him, ask him to get all them x-rays and stuff so they can go over his medical. It's going to be a long day. I'm just telling you, his day 2 is going to be a long, long day.
Man, I would never pass no medical. I'd be like, listen, he got that's a HIPAA violation. You can't just be asking me. They would be, my neck and my back and my knees hurt. That's crazy work. Marie S12 says Jordyn Tyson left when Coach Prime came in. He left with the other 30-something players who had a plan and decided to leave after spring ball or before. He came in and apologized for the way he left. So yeah, listen, hey, he's a smart man. He said, you know what? I need to hedge my bet on this one. Let's not play no games. Hey, Prime, that was on me. That was me, dog. Colorado's main receivers in 2023 were Xavier Weaver, Jimmy Horn, and Travis Hunter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He had it was stiff competition. He did bring the Louis with him, but I'm glad it worked out for him, though. But Prime did say he was a dog.
Okay. So, I mean, the tape definitely tells.
Let me now so we had to bring this back up because I noticed Elijah Sarratt, but Tyvis had me talk about this because I think it's important. Now, we just saw Carnell Tate the other day. Mm-hmm. Now, Carnell Tate, his grade was an 8.3. First rounder, overall rank at number 11, wide receiver 2, right behind Jordyn Tyson, right? Mm-hmm. More fluid Michael Thomas. Now listen, the more fluid Michael Thomas is crazy.
That is nice.
That's crazy.
you know what that is? Jay Jettas.
That's it. That's Justin Jefferson.
What did he
remember, I said if he had, because Justin Jefferson reminds me of a lot of Carnell Tate. And I'm gonna tell you what.
Well, flip that. You gotta flip that.
Don't
it
do
ain't
that.
No Justin Jefferson remind you of Carnell Tate remind you of Justin Jefferson. We're gonna put some respect on it.
In the words of Tyvis, don't do that. Don't do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Now listen, take a look at this. They have Jordyn Tyson 8.35. Now it's 8.3. They got him. Quentin Johnson was 8.4 in 2023.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know he was rated that high.
Is he a free agent?
Quentin Johnson from TCU. I didn't have him that high. Jackson Smith and Jigba 8.3 in terms of that's a very high grade. And Jamison Williams at 8.4. They have him rated the number 10 overall player, as well as the wide receiver number 1 comparison, Brandon Ayuk. Do you like that comparison, Tyson?
I do. Brandon Ayuk was very athletic. When I watch his tape, you can see a lot of the athleticism. The same with Brandon Ayuk when they jump off the page. And like I said, they are pretty similar. Obviously, both of them played at Arizona State, so it's kind of like he looks just like a dude that we've seen from Arizona State before. So that's why they probably threw him that comparison. But when you watch the tape, you'll see like, all right, yeah, this dude is really athletic, very, very quick, very fast, and things like that. So just a straight athlete at wide receiver, in my personal.
Now, let me just tell you this. Like, we're going to get to this. And Tyvis, I'm not salty at this. Let's not get it twisted. We've been playing around a lot of times. Elijah Sarratt is a ball player.
Yes, he is.
I feel like he's a guy that you can mess around and get in the second round. And you got a ball player. This guy is going to be a dude who's going to play He ain't the fastest dude in the world, but I had a video from Steve Smith. I didn't decide to put it on because we want to make sure we get to everything. But Steve Smith said he's the best catcher of the football when it comes to the back shoulder. Him and Mendoza, dudes, when it comes to back shoulder catches and the way he is able to catch the football, he's elite at that. When we watch this tape, what's one thing that when Elijah Sarratt goes to the combine, what is something that he can do besides run a fast 40 that would move him in your mind into the first round? Is there something he could like? Because you can run a fast shuttle. Yeah. You can be great in the you could be great in the drills, but usually it seems like with receivers. Could he jump 40 and show, hey, he's more explosive than we thought? Or do you think it just always is going to come down to him with that 40 clock looking up?
I think that people going to realize that he's not the fastest guy in the world, but yet somehow, some way, he still got open. That didn't stop him. Now, you got to give the NFL credit on this one because NFL, you're talking about the elite of the elite. So everybody in the NFL is fast. But yet you still see guys that still get open. So you got to look at guys like a Wes Welker or Keenan Allen, like guys like that, who's not the fastest guy in the world, but yet they run good routes. So for him, it's really going to be about his route running and how they're going to be able to tell he changes direction. It's like the pro shuttle, the L drill. That's all, change the direction. How fast can he move his hips and stuff like that? That's going to be important. But for him, the 40 time, he's not going to run no 4.4. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that now. It's not happening. If he do, he might talk himself at the really high in the second round, but I just don't think that's going to happen. For him, it's going to be about the routes that he run and just making sure that he catching the ball. Because what's going to happen is everybody's going to go back to his last game that he played against Miami, and I told you they locked him up.
Fisticuffs.
They locked him up in that game. So for him, he's gonna have to show that he can get in and out of his routes, and his routes is just very smooth. It's got to be very smooth when he run his routes.
I wouldn't be. Now they got Omar Cooper Jr., his teammate, going before him. I'm gonna tell you what, I like him. He just happened to be injured. I like him too. He just happened to be injured. So let's get to it. You know what y'all came for, but you're gonna have to wait for that. Jordyn Tyson, you're gonna have to wait. We gonna remix, and we got Elijah Sarratt.
Yeah,
we got Elijah Sarratt. Let's see what he do. High point the ball. That's against Alabama. Let's go. I like him.
He crafty. He got to be because he's not fast, so he crafty.
Guys, man, look, man, it's all. He does look like a slow Odell with that number 13.
Gas on Oregon. I don't care what y'all say.
His new name is Elijah Slowdell. Yeah. 18 Storm, man. That's a great stats right now. He reminds me of. We talked about Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin guy.
First of all.
His cut game.
This is what we not going.
Doug Baldwin.
I went up against Doug every day my rookie year. Doug had me thinking that I'm not gonna make it out in the league. Like this is over with for me. So we ain't gonna do that.
Oh, this is crazy. Always Mel 1126. Ty, your story motivated me to grind when I went to Bedford as a freshman. Got hip to your story by Coach. I don't know who that is. If you know, you know. Is that his name? Coach, if you know, you know.
Nah, I'm guessing he's talking about Coach Will.
Transferred to Maple and finished my football career. Happy belated, bro. Love you from afar. I'll be meeting people all the time. I was at the gym the other day. They're like, man, you know Tyvis? I be in, I still live I live in Cleveland. Hey, I know Tyvis, man. I'm like, man, that's crazy. He just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. How was that, by the way?
Oh, man, that was love, bro. It was really a dream come true. Like I said, when in my speech, what I was saying was like, you go to Bedford, and for me at Bedford, it's like I hear about Chris Chambers, Lee Evans, Roger Saffold, Eric Beverly, but none of those dudes, as good as they was, none of them went to Ohio State. So to me, it was like, it's the best I can do is Wisconsin. So like I would see those guys' pictures every day and be motivated. Like I can make it out of Bedford, because a lot of people think you got to go to Ignatius, Eds, or Benedictine or something like that to get to college. And I was seeing guys in front of me not make it that I thought was better than me. So to me, it just kept me motivated to keep going. And I stayed at Bedford and stuff like that. And next thing I know, I kicked the door down for the Ohio State. So now I'm hoping, like, when my plaque hangs up there, I'm hoping one of those kids will see my plaque and say, like, I can make it at Ohio State. I can go to Ohio State. I can play at Ohio State, and I can have some success at Ohio State because somebody did it. So to me, I'm happy that I can have my plaque on the wall and people can see that and dream like, hey, if he could do it, I could do it. And to me, I feel like if I did it, anybody could do it. You got to put work in, though.
It's so crazy because I bet you, I want to see if you felt like this. Like when I got inducted into my high school Hall of Fame, I never thought like, I had went to college, and by that time I had went to college, I had came back, I had started doing media stuff, and I didn't know it would mean that much. But until I went and saw all the people there and started to reminisce, and then you realize, hey man, that was the best time of your life. Like that was like you seeing them dudes, you seeing your people you grow up with, and you be like, man, when I was running them gassers or doing this, especially when you come from a public school, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. Did a lot of memories come back to like being like, man, I've been on a lot of levels, even at Ohio State and playing in the league, but it kind of hits you that's where it all started and it was a special time.
Yeah, high school football is different because it's different than college and in the NFL, especially today. Like it's so much business that goes into college now with NIL and stuff like that. And then the NFL is nothing but business. High school football is like one of the rare places where it's like, bro, it's just me and my boys. Like we doing this because we want to have fun. We doing this because, for me, I wanted to be the next Dion. I wanted to be the next Chad Johnson. Like that's me just imitating what I see out of there, and stuff like that. It wasn't until I got to college, it was more serious. And it was more like I'm focused on, trying to get to the NFL and polish my game. But like, my boys, the kids that I grew up with, I've been like my homeboy Jordan. I know him since the third grade. We done came up together. And now we on the football field, like that type of stuff. Like you don't have those type of memories. You build that in college because you're forced to be. Well, not no more. But you back when you was forced to be with the same guys for 4 years. So you build that. But like it's different when it's your childhood homeboy that you grew up with, and now y'all on Friday nights, you win the game, y'all go out to celebrate at BW Freeze or wherever the heck it is.
Rally.
Like, whatever it is. Like them days it's different. It was a lot different.
Man, that was a lot different. And that was Memory Lane sponsored by Best Clips. Go out to your Best Clips right now, 2 for 20 haircuts. Now I'm playing. Let's get back to it, man. You already know what this is. We got the Sarratt now. Without further ado, it's time to get to this young man, Jordyn Tyson. Now, when we watching this, we gotta take it with a grain of salt. This is half the highlights. I ain't even got the big dogs. I ain't got the big joints on here. This is light. So we're gonna see. Let's get to it, man. This is a tough one, Tyvis.
For this one? No, it's not.
No. This is done.
Yeah.
This finished. We're not even putting the poll out. Rosie, could you put the poll out? No, Rosie says she's not putting the poll out. She's not doing it. Rosie refused. She gave me the look. She gave me the look like I told her that we was on a no carb diet. She eat rice every day. She was like, man, put the poll out, bro. We ain't doing no poll.
I mean, it's no point to put it is what it is. Although I got a lot of respect for Elijah Sarratt. He gonna be a lot
of it. Let's get to your comments. JB Smooth says Sarratt got the ability to beat your number 2 cornerback and give your number 1 a couple of problems. Okay.
I respect that.
I respect that. That's very respectable. Put 13 on Tyson and you look like Odell. Yeah.
He's an athlete.
He is, man. Big 1J. Most crash outs were 0 back in the day.
Is he? I was watching this thing with I was watching Sherm on PS2's podcast, right? And he was telling the story about how the first time he went up against Odell when he was a rookie, and Odell, he said Odell ain't had no tape on him, so they didn't know nothing about Odell because he was like hurt and whatnot, and then he just came out there and started playing, and he was talking about how Odell like was so shifty, like crafty with some of the stuff he was doing, and he was fast. And he said he figured out how to stop Odell like mid-game. He figured out that Odell is a hothead. Like he got in his head and he took Odell out the game. So I say all that to say I hope Jordyn Tyson ain't like that.
Yes, we hope he's not like that. But I'm trying to think of besides Jerry Rice, can you think of a number 1 receiver who's not a hothead? Chad Johnson get busy.
That's not a hothead.
Terrell Owens get busy.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, he kind of AJ Brown is spicy.
Yes.
Jamar Chase is definitely over the top. Everybody, Jordan Jefferson isn't spicy. It's only a handful of guys that's not spicy. Cooper Kupp.
Amon-Ra St. Brown ain't spicy.
Yes, but slot receivers ain't allowed to be spicy.
Wow, he the number one guy.
I mean, but I'm just saying, all the slot guys, you could say, listen, Wes Welker, they, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Who else on the outside?
Give me this.
Antonio Brown, crazy. Lunatic.
I feel like Nico Collins ain't hothead. I feel like
all of the tall, light-skinned brothers over 6'4". Mike Evans ain't crazy. CeeDee Lamb is him and his boy. Terry who? Oh yeah, McLaurin. Yeah. I was like, Rozier.
Ohio State.
I thought you would say Scary Terry Rozier. Oh, he's definitely a crash out. What are you talking about? Let me throw this out to y'all. Can we get this poll up? Yeah, let me get another one.
Crash out.
So let's now that we've seen, because we're gonna put this out here right here. Huh? Okay, so now we got another one we're gonna put out. Now that we've all collectively seen Tate, Lemon, Tyson. I need you to tell me who you got as the number one receiver as of today. As of today. Let me know.
You asking me?
We gonna get to the chat. We're gonna put the poll up, and then me and you gonna get to it, and then we're gonna get their conversation as well. Devontae Smith is not heady. Yes, you are correct, Nita. You're right.
But he's a number 2 because AJ Brown's the number 1.
Makai Lemon, Jordyn Tyson, and Carnell Tate. So what you feeling like? Like I felt like coming into it, I liked Jordyn Tyson a little bit better. But then I was super surprised by Makai Lemon.
Was too. I knew he won the Biletnikoff, but and I watched some highlights, but he polished, man. He's a good player.
I really didn't expect him to be that physical and run all the stuff and do that. And I did not. And then here's the thing. I think sometimes we get recency bias. People was telling us Carnell Tate, and then you kind of, season happened, you get into it, and then you watch the film, you like, but he's smooth.
No, he not. Like I said, I feel like he got his floor is the highest to me.
You know what's crazy to me?
Between him and Makai Lemon, I think their floor is the highest.
I can't believe that I'm gonna move Tyson. I might be moving Tyson below Lemon.
I agree. It's just it depends on what you want. Like to me, it really just kind of depends. Like, okay, if you're talking about a guy that's pro ready, to me, if you're talking about an outside guy that's pro ready, Carnell Tate is the answer. If you're talking about a guy who's a slot that's pro ready that can run every route, that's Makai Lemon. Like a football player, like a total package football player, I think Makai Lemon might be the answer to that question. If you're talking about the best athlete, it's not even close. It's Jordyn Tyson for sure. So to me, I don't know what for the Browns situation, they needed either one of them is fine. Either one of them is cool with me.
So, Lindsay or Wade, if AB is up somehow able to get Alec Pierce in free agency before the draft, would you still go for Tyson, Lemon, or Tate? And which one?
Pierce is playing the outside.
I think so.
So it'd be him and Judy. You would have to go. You have to go
Lemon.
You have to, because you're not, unless you're putting Judy in the slot, which that's fine too.
That's cool too. But then but listen though, if I got them, I want something twitchy. I want something. I need something. Yeah, but I'm telling you, this is what we need to be watching. Pro days are going to matter with these. Combine is going to be mattering, and like you said, a lot of these. It's going to be, you got to be looking at the medical.
We ain't going to, we won't know. We won't know anything about you. The only way we'll find out is medical related is the night of the draft if he starts slipping.
Or last year we found out that old boy hurt his foot. What was his name? The defensive end for the Giants. He had a card. Yeah, like unless somebody come in and he got a stress fracture somewhere.
If it's something major, something will leak out. Somebody's gonna leak it.
Yeah. But this is very scheme specific. If you Todd Monken and seeing what Todd Monken has done, but he's so all over the place.
The problem with the Jordyn Tyson thing is like the Browns in a situation where it has to work. Like you got to see it this year. And Jordyn Tyson's injury history, like I can't roll the dice on that. Like I can't really roll the dice. So like that's what's making it hard for me to say take him at 6. Although he's the most athletic one out of all of them, it's hard because if he get hurt and miss 6-7 games.
Tyson, he the only one with elite wide receiver teammate. Both Lemon and Tate got NFL partners. Tyson is coming from hometown college, Arizona State. He's the best choice. Lemon, Tate all day. I question the most pro-ready concept. Who has Harold Fannin most pro-ready? Well, here's the thing. Harold Fannin, to me, I knew he was going to be nice because he played. When you play at a small school, like a MAC school, you got to cook against the big boys. So he went and destroyed Penn State by himself, then went to College Station and was like, "Yeah, I'm nice. You can't do nothing with me." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah." So but this is going to be a conversation, Tyvis, we're going to be having. So what the polls say? 50% right now. 50%. Well, how many votes? 8% for Carnell Tate. 8%. Who coming in second? Makai Lemon coming in second.
They got Tyson last.
Jordyn Tyson with how much of the vote?
Dang.
So you named it. You said it.
It's Cardell, McConaughey, and Jordan. It's the injury thing, and like I say, he still needs work at the wide receiver position. To me, this is literally like taking the best athlete and just saying playing wide receiver. Like, and that's what he is, and that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's some people that can thrive like that, but he has to learn. Like it comes off a little like he need a little bit more experience or something like that.
I mean, he has. I think maybe sometimes because he be running all over the field, it just seemed like
you're not doing that. I don't know.
Carnell Tate. It seemed like Carnell Tate run like he's very efficient with his routes. He'd be like, "Yeah, I just ran this 50-yard route and only took 4 steps." You're like, "What? This is wild work." He got 4 steps, man. Let's give you super chat. Big 1J, pause. Y'all want the long game? The longest game. Don G, 16V. Happy belated birthday, Tyvis. Thank you for the merch, G Bush. We appreciate you out there.
Big 32.
Yeah, man. Hey, happy belated birthday, Tyvis. Beautifully blessed. Thank you so much. Let's see. Navalia Brown. G, love your shows. Great information. Stay true to being you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we welcome everybody, all our new members in. Shout out to y'all. We will still continue to cook. Not playing around. Hey, always Mel. Tell your story motivated me. We got to this earlier. Shout out to Bedford, by the way. Zuri Harris. Tyson fits what Monken likes to do. Hey, look, I will say that.
Sure.
I won't be mad. I won't be super mad. I'm not mad at none of them. If you give me one of them, I'm gonna be drinking Kool-Aid with all of them. Aseed Brooks, I drive for Amazon. Been watching you guys on UCSS every day for 3 years. Thanks for making my job easier. I say Tyson at 6, he looked like a tall OBJ. I like that. By the way, shout out to the Amazon workers. I used to jump UPS during all. You don't know how many houses there is till you get out at every house.
Them boys be saving lives, especially with that 2-day prom.
Man, what you mean, bro? Listen, you set us up. You be saving us, but my wife she be getting groceries here now. I'm like, where you get that from? She be like, I'll order from Walmart right now. I'm like, dang, the pandemic set up a whole new game plan. It was now everything you get delivered in 5 minutes. You ain't got to go nowhere. Odell Beckham Jr. We gonna talk about this. They'll probably ask us on UCSS. Jordyn Tyson does. We saw 2 versions of Odell Beckham Jr. Elijah Sarratt, who's the Slowdell Beckham.
You know what I'm saying? You just throwing these names out. It's just
Slowdell Beckham. Slowdell, and then we got Jordyn Tyson, who's the crash out version of Odell, right? Like I'll give him so. It's gonna be funny. Neither Devontae Smith is not hot headed. Yeah, you're right. He's definitely not. I don't even think he talks. I've never heard him say an interview or anything.
He definitely talks. Like stop.
I mean, there on the version and the scale, it's your boy Amari Cooper, and then it's like Devontae Adams right next underneath him. Take probably the best choice for rookie QB, big body hands. If you played him today, he's immediately starting. Like he's immediately starting.
And if you play any of them,
no, don't get it twisted. They all playing. They all starting. I'm just saying, like I feel like if so, let me ask you this: which one of these dudes? We just compared. Which one of these guys, if they came in, has the ability to be the number one target today? And when Shedeur Sanders is moving around, he's looking at them.
All three.
I think right now, if you would ask me, I think Harold Fanning Jr. is their number one target.
All three of them.
So you say, all three of them, they come in number one.
Yes.
Jerry Jeudy, number what? He automatically get moved.
Jeudy, I don't know what it's. He was the best receiver, but I do believe all three of them will come in and be instantly number one.
So I'm gonna.
But I do think the interesting part about it all is I keep thinking about this. Everybody keep bringing up Harold Fanning. You put Mekhi Lemon and Harold Fanning in them slot, boy. That's tough.
Them boys is gonna be open.
Because now you got to going up against you got Harold out there on a linebacker. You got a nickel like. I'm just telling you that we need a Zay Flowers on our team. So.
Man, and Mekhi Lemon gonna come in and have a nasty number 2, like 83.
I just don't know how I feel about taking him at 6. Like
why? I
don't know because he's a slot. That's why, because he's a slot. And I feel like you could back. I feel like you can trade back and still get him. Like I feel like he can go somewhere in the top 15, but like. For some reason, to go up there and say, I don't know why it just seems hard for me to say I want to go up there with the 6th pick with Tyson and Cardinal on the board to take Mekhi Lemon over like that. It just, I don't know. It just don't seem right. It just don't seem right to me.
Can you think of a slot receiver? Can you think of a slot receiver who is the focal point of their offense?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Zay Flowers. Well,
okay.
Zay Flowers got the run game with stuff.
Do you believe that a team can win a Super Bowl with the slot receiver being their best offensive weapon?
Isn't that what JSN was doing?
I mean, I will give you that, but he didn't play. But they didn't even really need him. He didn't play. Like he was hurt. But JSN would technically fit that mold.
JSN technically was the slide as well.
So I guess, man.
I know. Yeah. It's so hard.
It's tough because I do see what you're saying. Like the situation with Mekhi Lemon and you walking up to the draft and you got an under 6 foot slot receiver who not gonna run a 4 something. And people gonna say, "What? Concepcion is a burner."
No, somebody who the dude that said that he running the 4-3 and they gonna bet us on that he gonna run a 4-3.
Yeah, somebody was in here saying 4-3. He's not doing that.
Spicy on Mekhi Lemon talking about he gonna run the 4-3.
If he run the 4-3,
he run track or something, so he know what it looked like. I can't wait till next week to see that time.
It's all good, y'all. Thank you for the show tonight. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. It's all good. Yeah, we got to take a wide receiver at 6. We need one of the 3+ at the ATL rider, or the ATL rider that was on the show. UCSS gave us a nickel DB idea. D Alford, you got the nickel back.
Yeah.
We was on there. Well, we gonna revisit it tomorrow next week. Let's look at bracket time. So we're gonna move Jordyn Tyson. We got a 1-3 matchup in the West Coast. In the East Coast, we got Chris Bell versus Cardell Tate. Chris Bell, listen.
That's a landslide.
That's a landslide. We might just show Chris Bell's Miami tape because that's all you got. That's all he got. That's all he got. He only got one joint. He only got one. With that being said, we appreciate y'all pulling up. You never know what G Bush might show on radio, television, internet, but you want a fresh cut on sports, make sure you check us out because I keep the Clippers with me. Check me out tomorrow. I'll have Greg Schwartz. We'll be going live at 4 p.m. We'll be doing a recap of what's going on with the Cavs. Cavs come on, I think, 7 o'clock tonight. We got to get to it.
It's on right.
It's on right now. We got to go. We're going to check that out. You have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.